Star Wars Battlefront II goes from the prequels to the original trilogy.
Retrieve the plans and bring the ambassador to Lord Vader. Alive.
From the ground
It's like shooting Womp Rat, take it.
to the stars.
Kenobi reporting for duty.
The main lesson of the game is the battleground is the great equalizer. Both man and mythic figure are just as vulnerable to its chaos.
Feel the Force.
No matter how much time you spend studying mystical energy fields and learning to wield an elegant weapon of a more civilized age, you're still susceptible to a clumsy and random shotgun blast to the face.
I finished my master.
The game, like the movies, excels when it comes to scale. Look at the size of that thing. It is quite extraordinary to go from a foot soldier scurrying about the battlefield to a pilot of a lumbering AT-AT looming over it. Anyone looking for a reincarnation of Lawrence Holland's fantastic space sims will be disappointed by this game. Battlefront 2 has somehow managed to reduce epic space battles to drudgery.
Fighter on my tail. Not a problem. Target that bomber.
The fact the space battles have been made entirely optional in the single-player campaign indicates the developers took little pleasure from them as well. The game is more successful when it comes to ground battles, and it is at its very best when John Williams' themes, the sound effects, and the settings all combine to evoke fond memories of the movies.
I want those rebels dead.
Who can remain unimpressed while running around the Death Star? Who can resist an exultant yell after escaping the garbage compactor in the nick of time? However, the game's charms wear off quickly if your love of Star Wars is non-existent or greatly diminished when you first heard the chilling phrase midi-chlorian count.
We've lost the command post.
On the other hand, anyone who enjoyed Battlefront 2 will likely ask if there will be another game in the series. The developer of the game, Pandemic, was another victim of the electronics arts empire. But the bigger question may be, is there an appetite for another Star Wars game?
I'm getting too old for this.
The naysayers might cite the underwhelming response to the EA MMO, The Old Republic, as being representative of Star Wars' waning influence. However, those who would dismiss the movies as a bunch of simple tricks and nonsense fail to understand just how massively influential the original Star Wars trilogy was on pop culture. There's certainly no denying the impact the movies have on its fans. The critic Clive James may have used Star Wars Uncut as an example of how movies no longer hold sway over us, but he is mistaken because no other 3-decade-old cultural artifact could move its audience to such an act of devotion. The big takeaway here is don't underestimate the Force. As long as there are those who keep the faith, there will always be a new hope and reason enough to return to a galaxy far, far away. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.